everybody? It's your girl Sofia, aka Sophie, back here on Sophia's Football Talk. Back, of course, with the live match preview for Fulham versus Man United. It's going to be an early kickoff tomorrow, Saturday. Not a game I'm looking forward to. I just feel like I'm looking forward to Man United games as I used to back. You know, it's sad, but we're here. I ain't gonna lie, a bit tired. Didn't do any stream or content yesterday. Obviously, as you know, this week has been Halloween week for the kids at work. So we had an annual big event for them kids, which was very successful. We had a lot of fun, but I am definitely very much exhausted. But either way, we're here to preview the game. Before we fully start to talk about that game, make sure that you give this video here a big thumbs up, because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see. YouTube algorithm, that ain't our friend. Definitely not the friend of the content creators. So it's important that you like and engage in general. Feel free, of course, to join the SFT membership. And I think I forgot to say, do subscribe as well. We are still on the road to 3K subscribers. So let's make that happen, shall we? Yes. Let me say hi to the people here. Gary. Hello, are we doing well? Pick up the mid apartment. Pick up to Tolumba. Pick up to Ravi. Hope you're doing well. Hope you all are doing well. So let's talk about the game tomorrow. Saturday kickoff. The eyes are going to be on us, okay? Away to Fulham's ground. That'll be very interesting. I mean, Fulham, obviously, they won their game. I can't remember exactly who they played against in the Carabao Cup game, but they did win. While we, of course, had a very humiliating loss, not because of Newcastle, because Newcastle is a good team, but literally it was Newcastle, what, C team, B team? I don't even know what to call it, but it wasn't good. That's all I'm going to say. It wasn't good. But hey, I digress. Either way, so this is not going to be an easy game, but to be honest, I don't even know, man. There's so many games this season where I'm like, the fact this Newcastle game, I wasn't super confident, but I was like, I think we'll win. Yeah, we'll win. Nope, we didn't. We got slapped up at home. 10-0 now. The clock is ticking for you, Uncle Ericy. The clock is 100% ticking for you, my friend. It really is. I did see some quotes, some videos posted with like the press conference he had, and I don't know. I just felt like I was so gassed with Uncle Ericy before. I still call him Uncle Ericy, I respect, but I am starting to just, I don't know, I feel more and more deceived with the fact that, because I did tell you guys, my expectation for the season, I did feel like last season we did overachieve and all that, and I was okay with, maybe giving up the way we wanted to play, but I still wanted and needed us for this season, to get the W with playing proper football, play some exciting football. That is something that was very, very much important for us to do. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I know that we're not even halfway into the season, but it's been shite. And I don't know if I can feel hopeful anymore. I don't know. But I just gotta take it one game at a time. So far right now, this is still his job, so we have to wait and see. But I don't know. I really do not know. Taluma says these players have to fight for the badge. Everton has to do something. I don't know what that is. He got to do something. 100%. I think you might lose 1-0. Okay. There says the pressure is on for 10 Hawk. He will have to win. He has to win. We have to win. The thing is, though, I don't know, because the players want to take dejected, disjointed. It just doesn't look like a proper team whatsoever. That's what's the most concerning. And what are we doing on the training pitch? We still, of course, have the same, injuries. Not that I'm going to sit there and blame the injuries because so many teams have injuries, but you know, for instance, with the team news, found out earlier today that Casemiro will be out for a few weeks, so another blow. Lindelöf is ill. Varane would be available, so I'm pretty sure he probably would be starting. I'm wondering, maybe. I mean, we did see Wan-Bissaka on the bench, and he came in, played 45 minutes in the second half. I still looked a little bit shaky here and there, but definitely better than Dallo. 100% better than Dallo. That's not even taking the piss. Hannibal, big up to him, but that kid was moving mad reckless in these streets. The fact that he wasn't sent off, yo, lucky. You were lucky, my brother. You by far was lucky. By the way, though, little fun fact, though, interesting fact for this particular fixture here. Rebecca Welsh is set to become the first female fourth official in the Premier League, as she will be doing that for that game. So that'll be very interesting. I mean, hey, I'm all for more inclusivity, diversity. I love that. And also, the referees here has been shit anyways. So sorry for my language, but hopefully she do her thing. Obviously, she'll be the fourth official. Maybe we'll see a female be the actual ref. Number one, right? We'll see. But either way, it's a start. It's a start. Hopefully there won't be any like sus mad decision situation happening with VAR and all of that, which has been happening, especially this season. Has been a madness. But hey, it is what it is. Pick up the dash says, pick up should Hannibal have seen red. I mean, I kind of did mention that, but yeah. The way I wouldn't say the thing is though, he was on another day, he probably would have been sent off. That's all I'm gonna say. On another day. So he was very lucky. But yeah, for this particular match though, it's not gonna be pretty. I don't know what to necessarily expect. I just feel like I'm just tired. Like Fulham says, Fulham away is never easy. In fact, away games recently has never been easy. Definitely. I mean, we knew last season the one thing that we could like really back from last season was the fact that our home record was so good, But we've completely destroyed that this season, which is definitely unfortunate, and it does suck. But what are you gonna do? So, it is what you're saying, Tolomba. It will be difficult. But like you said, every away game, I don't even know, like in the next upcoming fixtures. I know, of course, we're playing, this one here, and then next Wednesday we're going to be playing FC Copenhagen away. We were able to just, win the last one at our home, but their ground, that's going to be difficult. I don't even know. I can't even predict the win. I don't know. It sucks being a Man United fan these days. It's just, there's no joy. Like, okay, there's one thing with the trophies being, very minimal for the last several years. One of very much, not that much significant, but either way, a trophy is a trophy, right? And I want to win all of them. But when you're not even playing good football as well, that's when it's like, yo, it's tiring. It's tiring. But yes, how much does Bruno need to step and show more as a Very much. Very much. That says she's a good ref, has ref my local side once. Oh, that's dope. That is dope. Okay, so Tulumba has put up his preferred lineup. Ooh, okay, let me check that on, and then I will let you know my lineup. Okay, so Nana, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, Reguilon, Casemiro, Amrabat, Bruno, Rashford, Hojlund, Mount. You're gonna be in for Tulumba. Casemiro is not available, by the way. Just so you know, Casemiro is not available. For the game, he's out for a few weeks due to an injury he sustained for the Newcastle game. Anyone on the right wing but Anthony. Let's check out my lineup. This is not necessarily what I'm saying is my preferred. It's what I'm kind of expecting to see. Here it is. So, it's the info Casemiro. Yep. So basically, Tulumba, we might have the exact same. Yeah, very much very similar. So Onana in goal. Wan-Bissaka, I need him on that right wing because Dallo, I'm buying what you're making right now, my G. I'm not. Reguilon on that left back side, center back partnership. Still mad that we still have Maggie, and Maggie has actually been pretty decent, done his thing, but either way. Maggie and Varane as a center back partnership. In midfield, we have Lord, I cannot speak. Sofia and Amrabat and Mason Mount. Bruno as a number 10 because he ain't dropping him. Anthony, that's his kid. So, the Anthony Dos Santos will be starting, letting you know that is his child. So, yeah, Rashi on the left, Hojlund up top. I think back for Hojlund as well. I ain't gonna hold you. Not that he, when players come here, they just, and everybody as well. He's been getting criticism. Our team is shit, man. I hate my club, man. And for a club, man. Seriously. Right now, it just feels like a chore when I'm watching this club. But I'm watching them, and I still will. But it's a proper chore at this point. Lord have mercy. Pick up the end. Smith says, Manchester United doing so great right now.
I am sick. I am sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I am sick and tired.
Yeah. Do subscribe to Endsman TV, though. Do subscribe to the channel. Show some love. The ops are here. Liverpool supporter. It's a little over a month until we're facing y'all. Is it December 17th? Pretty sure. Was it November? No. It is December. Let me double check again. Yeah, it's December at Anfield. That'll be interesting. Gary says, Sofia, does Rashford start? I'm not a United supporter. Who do you support, Gary? Out of sheer curiosity, who do you support? Everybody is welcome on this channel, by the way. Like, on the, Hey, this is not just a Man United type content. We do everything. But, I'm saying Rashford will be starting. It is what it is. Anthony left Dallo alone. How about both of them left each other alone? Pick up Lewis. When will the likes of Shaw, Donny, Martial, and McTominay move on from United? I don't know. First and foremost, Shaw he's now our, he's been there at the club for the longest. 9 years, I think. Yeah, it's 2015. Or 8 years. 8 years-ish. Yeah. And he obviously got himself a new contract not that long ago, so he'll be here. So far. Donny, I don't see a future for him. He probably would leave either in January or by the end of this season. Martial, he probably gonna leave as well. The fact that we're like in 2020, we're close to getting into a new year, 2024, and we're gonna still have a conversation about Martial. It's mad. It's mad. Someone says they just have to show a better attitude, not heads down, looking defeated even before the game starts. I agree. It looks like sometimes where they just, I don't know, man. They're like, scrape this. We're just going to do what we want to do. Like, for instance, with the Ten Hag, there was a quote about Onana where he doesn't want Onana doing the long balls, the long crosses. He wants him to play, probably out from the back. So obviously, if there's a situation where he does be doing it, which he has been, that's something that he just chooses to do then. And I remember even though we, of course, the Newcastle game where we lost, there were some moments where we were playing out from the back where he gave like a very nice pass to like Regulon often, or maybe to Mount. And I was like, yo, this is looking good. I want him to do more of that because he can do it. We all know that. That's what we've been wanting him to do. And we know that the guy can do it. But we just got to showcase more. But he's definitely growing more and more into confidence. And I'm not going to even blame him for there's so many of the other players that really that let us down, particularly this past Wednesday. Can't wait. Of course you can't wait. When will you start to ask questions about club? If you don't win anything again, when? Because I have an agenda that I'm running, and I'm going to keep going with that agenda. Even though we're shit, I'm still going to run with the agenda. So let's just show some fight, hard work, and attitude, 100%. Yes, and yeah, the women are back. Very late kickoff, though, this Sunday, but I'll definitely hopefully I'll be able to check it out. I completely missed the Everton game because they weren't showcasing it anymore here, at least where I live, but I did get myself a VPN, so maybe I'll be able to, hopefully. Here's a Sophie. Here's a clue. Down the East Lancs Road. I ain't gonna lie, I woke up very late today, so my mind is not really grasping what you're saying. Be a bit more specific, brother. Pick up Jordan. Hope we're doing well. Subscribe to this channel. Will Nana show form and get better? I mean, he has already shown. I mean, for instance, Manchester Derby, the fact that we weren't, they won 3-0. It should have been more. The fact that it wasn't more was due to him. Also, he showed up during, the Copenhagen game. So you see it, and I'm seeing it slowly but surely. That's why I've been saying, like, when people are saying, like, oh, he's a flop already, I'm like, guys, come on. Wait. Yes, we got to talk about that. Yes. Heard Man City want Maino. Man City? Stay away from Kobe Maino. You're not getting our kid. No, you're not getting him. Stay away. You better back away or else. Yeah, to those who are wondering, I did hear some news about Man City being interested in, potentially getting our midfield. I feel like this word has been thrown off way too much for star boy. At this moment, he might be, potentially could be our star boy in the future. But it's either way. Hopefully, I will be so pissed if they get him. Oh my god. Because there's definitely something I really like Kobe Maino, and I don't want to like throw him in this, but if he is available, which I believe he probably would be, then I'm thinking I wouldn't be opposed to see him play, either start or come up from the bench, in this game. So we have to see. Liverpool, but one can be objective as a football lover, of course. Another Liverpool fan. Welcome. There's so many Liverpool fans here. But everybody's welcome. Also the ops. Thoughts on sporting manager. Yeah, what is it? Amarim. I've seen like maybe 2-3 sporting games, so I'm not going to sit here and say that I know much about him. The thing is, though, I do know that he plays like 5 at the back. That's not going to work. We have to completely, if we try to get him, that's going to be us doing the same thing that we've done before, with going from one style to one completely different. It's dumb. So I don't think that would be a smart idea. Zidane linked, rubbish. He's never coming to England, let alone to Man United. Okay, he's been Real Madrid twice. Come on. Zidane is waiting for PSG. He's waiting. No. He's actually, what am I saying? He's waiting for France after, because we know that Didier Deschamps is obviously, leaving by the end of the Euro Cup next year. So Zidane can just chill and just relax until then, and then he gets a job. Done. Caps is big up Sofia. I'm not starting Anthony tomorrow. Eric should give Palestri. Hey, if I could choose, this is not what I'm saying. What I prefer. If I could choose, okay, let's do it differently. If I could choose, well, none of it will still be in goal. The back four probably would be like it is right now. The defense, midfield. To be honest, I would drop Bruno, and I will bring Eriksen in, and either have Eriksen in a 10 role or have Mount in a 10 role and have Eriksen. No, you know what? Eriksen in a 10 role actually, and Amrabat alongside Mount. I would have Palestri on that right. The thing is though, Garnacho also has been very poor the last times he's been starting, but probably still would have Garnacho maybe starting. Just why not? And Hojlund will still be there up top. So that's kind of the changes that I would make personally if I could choose. But this is what I'm predicting and assuming that Ten Hag is going to do. Okay? Don't be surprised if this is going to be our team for tomorrow. All right? Don't be surprised. Fulham says, let them get McSauce. I'm tired of it, man. McSauce also does high. Let him come from the bench instead. I don't have McSauce start because when McSauce is starting, he ain't going to do that much. Okay? You will never have Zidane as coach. Stop building castle in the sky. That's what I'm saying. The thing is, though, the guy doesn't want to come to England. We got to let it go. He ain't coming. I'm letting you know right now. He's not coming. Is the title winning side of 2012 better than this team? You mean Man City team, or you talking about Man United? Because if you're talking about the title winning side that we won back in 2013, obviously that team, to be honest, that team, we did wonders with that team. But we had an incredible manager at that time. We still had some good players, but there's also some like we had Cleverly. No disrespect to Cleverly, but come on. Listen, at the end, come on, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Cop says for Rashford, he is the most overrated player I've ever seen. He ain't good enough. Watching him closely at Old Trafford. Oh, wow, he's disgusting. I wish one day you come to Old Trafford to see Marcus. He ain't good enough. Caps, I've been to Old Trafford. But the thing is, though, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm trying to think. Did Rashi play when I went there? You know what? Let me double check, because the last time I went to Old Trafford, and also Caps, I've seen, okay, not that the preseason games are the same though, but I've seen like 4 preseason games here in Norway. Not that they've shown me that much, but either way, can I double check? Because last time I was at Old Trafford, that was New Year's Eve 2016. He has to have been in the squad. Obviously, because he got his debut February that same year. I want to double check. Okay. We played Middlesbrough away. We won 2-1. I remember Pogba and Martial scored the 2 goals. They scored at the ground, or at the side where I was sitting at, behind the 1 goal. Man United. I just want to double check. Man United versus Middlesbrough 2016. December 1st. There we go. Oh, yeah, Zlatan was playing. I did fine. I actually did. Yeah. Mkhitaryan, Herrera, Fellaini, Blind, Smalling, Bailly, Valencia, De Gea. Who was on the bench? Marcus was on the bench. I didn't see Marcus play then. Yeah, Mata, Rojo, Jones, Jesse Lingard, Romero, Bastian Schweinsteiger. Wow. Freaking hell, man. Who got the assist for it as well? Mata gave the assist. And Zlatan gave the assist for Martial. Yeah. Oh, times, man. Yeah, I don't know when to be honest, I was planning to go back to Old Trafford sometime this season. I don't know if I'm going to, man. I probably won't. Until I see, because the Glazers are still at people. I don't know, man. I was thinking maybe, but that was more so of the premise of us obviously potentially having new owners and getting the Qataris, but here we are. They ain't coming. So that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, we're going to slowly start to wrap up. So let me double check what else I got in my notes. I think that's about that. Yep. So before we start to wrap up, I do want, of course, give my prediction, the score for this game away. I want to predict the win, but people, I can't do it. I'm gonna say 1-1. I'm gonna say Fulham scores first, and then we come back and equalize. That's what I'm gonna say. I hope I'll be wrong and we win, but I just can't sit here and lie. You know what? Who am I gonna lie to? I'm only lying to myself. I do, of course, also want to hear your opinion. So before we wrap up, because I don't want this match preview to be the longest, it's not like the most interesting, exciting game. So, but of course, I will be back for the live match reaction tomorrow, straight after the game. Gonna double check who else is playing for tomorrow. For tomorrow, after that. Not really super interesting. I mean, I will be watching Atalanta Inter actually. Tulama says only one goal by our. Dang, that is shambles by our front line in the Premier League, and the manager still chooses these players, and they are still ungrateful. You know how mad that is. One goal amongst our whole, not like two strikers, against our whole, across our whole front line. That is mad. In the Premier League, by the way, that is disgusting. That is mad. And I was known, whenever we struggle, I'm like, I know we're not going to be scoring. Oh, we do get a couple of chances here and there, but we just can't seem to get it at the back of the net. It's horrible. Right, says 1-0 Fulham. Gary says, objectively speaking, the club is run poorly. The stadium needs a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work. And the thing is, Gary, hey, that is true. That's what a lot of us are saying as well. Yeah. It's now hard to predict. Yep. Pick up Anfield and Gareth. We're doing well. Do subscribe to the channel. Show him some love. 3-0 Manchester United. And Smith, don't do that. You're lying. Don't do that. There's no way you believe we're winning 3-0. We're not winning. Now you're taking the piss. Now you are taking the actual piss. There's no way we're winning 3-0 tomorrow. No way. If we do, howdy. But we're not. We're not. We are now using our brains, not emotion. To be honest, yeah, because I ain't going. The thing is, I still will be emotional because that's the person I am. I'm very expressive. I can't sit there and watch a game with no emotion. I can't do it unless it's like there's been some games at the end where I'm emotionally drained, and I still am. But I am a person where I will be very expressive. Okay, I cannot change. I will not change. Kara says 2-1 United. Interesting. Cap says 1-0 Man United. Pick up the Jordy says, away the lads. Congrats on the win. Y'all did that. Go ahead. Win the Carabao Cup. Go ahead. Good tree, Sofia. Until the next one says, but big up to you. Why is Mount being left on the bench over McTominay? I don't know. 2-2 draw, says Jordy. Tulumba says, even if we win, trust me, it will be a scrappy win and horrible. That's the thing. We'll be like, okay, we won. But the thing is, though, will we win with the proper performance? Think about all the games so far this season. Literally, there's one where I'm like, yes, this was really good. That was the Carabao Cup game against Crystal Palace in the third round. That's the only game where I was like, you know what? Good game. Other than that, most of the other games, shite. And despite that, big up to him. Smashes the relegation battle. Shush. He's a gooner, by the way, to those of you who are wondering. And says, I'm being honest. I think Rashid and Rasman will cook. Rashid and Rasman. Nah, you're taking a piss. Little relegation, that's a stretch. That is the thing is, that is what the men. People are like people. Before we wrap up, like I am, a lot of you know, I work with kids. There's kids at work, you know, some that supports United, some that supports Real Madrid, some that supports Liverpool, yada, 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 some that supports City. The Real Madrid, all of them even the ones that aren't really our rivals are laughing at me saying, so 3-0 Newcastle, 3-0 Man City. Da-da-da. I'm like, what did we do to you? Leave me alone. They do not let me breathe. That's what you get to openly support your team. That's what you do to me, Man United. You let your girl get herself humiliated by 10, 9, 10, 13-year-olds. You're a disgrace, Man United. You got to do better. You got to do better. Rashid, that is hilarious. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh my God. Either way, guys, we're going to end it right here. Thank you so much for being a part of this match preview. Once again, I will be back. Okay, I might need to block you, Apple. I might need to block you. We might need to do that. And this is my brother. They will lose against Fulham. They're literally right here in the living room. So, okay. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Both of you guys, shush. Okay. Either way, guys, now I can't seem to keep a straight face, but okay, because I'm literally hearing them laughing right now. But okay, get back, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for a match reaction straight after the game, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, we'll of course also do some other content throughout the weekend and plan some stuff for next week. So if you are new, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and of course also like the video. The more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see. All right. And also join the SFT membership. Have a great one, everybody. Glory, glory, Man United, and Forza Inter. Bye-bye.